Here we are, gang, at number 37. The Prince copy of a Telecaster with what was the single coils in this guitar. um, I didn't like them. They were a little weak in the 5K range. I put in some Wilkinson M series, and I didn't know what value that they turn out to be, but I've got my schematic there. 7.20 in the bridge, 7.22 in the bridge, 7.20 in the neck. So they're basically equally balanced. Now, there are rails like this that are in the 10K range, 15, and I've seen 20. I have some 20. The higher ones have a tendency to have a lot of bassy end and not too much in the mids or the highs, but I'm glad that I got these. They're a little hotter than the original single coils, and now these little humbuckers are just that little touch. So I had seen a few of these around, and especially in the United States, the Mad Cat version being sold by somebody, and then I saw this one on the Harley Benton livery, and I thought, okay, I can get it easy from Harley Benton. This one was not a B stock, I don't think. It was it should have been a brand new one, if I recall correctly. I didn't change the tortoise because it went well with this vintage tone. The wood grain is just like really nice on it, with the rosewood divider up the neck. Original tuners. The tuners that came on this were good. They don't slop. But the nut had to go, and I put in this brass nut which I had available at the time, which did a good job. The frets are nice now, and this has been around almost a year. The back of the neck is satin, and it's been in the bag ever since I kind of finished it. When I finished working on it, I found out that in 11 pounds, it's pretty and all, but it really isn't my cup of tea to be fooling around with it all the time. But over the last few days, I've pulled it out, refamiliarized myself with it, as I do with all of the guitars before I tape this story about them. And it's a nice guitar. It's just a little bit on the heavy side, kind of like the Telecaster #1 that I built. It's right in 2 arms length from me. Doesn't come out very much anymore because there's so many other things going on, but it's in that category of guitar. I'm pretty sure this is a swamp ash body like my Tele #1 that I built with GFS parts. Alrighty, what else can I tell you? I didn't do a lot of work on this. I basically replaced the pickups. I converted it to a 4-way switching system instead of a 3-way. And I don't remember what cap was in it, but I put a 33 in here just for the hell of it. Fishy joke. Anyhow, look at. I didn't like it enough when I first got it to go the extra mile and replace these chrome saddles, which I think are just pot metal of some kind chromed over with stainless steel. Looking back on it now, that might be one thing I regret not doing, but hey, it works perfectly well with the ones that came on it. Anyhow, I've been able to get really good action on it, and it's tuned to let's see, 437 instead of 440. hertz because of a song I ripped off of YouTube, removed the vocals and using it as a backing track for this little playthrough. But yeah, of course I changed this to a blade switch because it's a 4-way, right? It's a nice blade switch now, like it always is, and no push pulls required because I mean they're both like 720, right? You split that and you've got nothing. You got under, you know, like 3.5 maybe, and at 3.5, might as well not do anything. But in the third position, when you put them in series, you'll see how they both, you know, push. It's a very nice guitar, and I don't really have a lot more to say about it. I'm going to just show you what she's doing. Alrighty, we got a backing track, 437 hertz, C sharp minor. I'm not really used to playing this, so we'll see how many mistakes we can make. Count them. That's the way she goes. So this one is number 37 on the hit parade. It's dense and solid, man. That is a dense and solid. Chocolate bindings on both sides, huh? Yeah. It's a good looker. They're kind of heavy to handle all the time. The neck is chunky, but it's very smooth. After you spend a half an hour with it, you're okay. You're comfortable with it again, just like you have to adjust with every profile on every neck of every guitar. And not a lot of them are the same, so if you have the same kind of guitar and you play the same one all the time, well, you're only used to one, but you know, that's the way she goes. So guys, thanks for all your support. I really appreciate it. We're getting closer to the 2,000 subs. I really appreciate all your support. Thanks for watching it, and catch you in the next one.